Congressman Hare,
yes.
I talked to some U.S. Chamber of Commerce people about this, and they are, of course, opposing this card check legislation. And the thing that really seems to bother me about it, and them, I think, is this would be an escalation of federal intervention into private contract talks that we have never seen on a scale in this country. There are already laws to protect union people when companies mistreat them or don't bargain in good faith. But this would say if you negotiate 120 days on a contract and we don't have a contract, automatically a federal arbitrator appointed by the Obama administration, which is pro-union, comes in and they slap a settlement on you whether you like it or not. Yet, why do we want government getting involved? If a company and a union can't agree on a contract, let them work it out themselves.
Well, you know, I profoundly disagree with you because you talk about existing laws. George W. Bush, who was probably the most anti-labor president in the history of this nation, found 30,000 people and ordered them reinstated who were fired simply because they tried to organize a union within the company.
And there was a law that let them get protection. Good for them.
Well, what law? Because they were summarily fired. And that's only the ones that George Bush identified. Look, you have 1 out of every 25 people that try to get into a union or try to organize a union lose their job. All we're asking for in this bill is a simple matter of fairness. Look, if the workers don't want the union, they don't have to sign the petition.
But
Nobody.
What I don't understand is you were a member of a union.
I still am.
For so long for a secret ballot purposely so that corporations couldn't pressure their employees or couldn't show retribution against them due to a secret ballot. And now you want to get rid of it? I don't understand why that doesn't. The minute you sign a card, everybody knows.
Everybody knows when you sign the petition to decertify the union who the people are that voted to decertify the union. You don't have a secret ballot to go to the plant manager and say we no longer want Union XYZ to represent us. Your name is on a petition. Those whose names aren't on the petition are identified. Look, if the playing field was level, and you had mentioned, one of you mentioned earlier that the union organizers are in the plant. Look, the union organizers cannot even be on company property. They have to contact these people. If they're lucky, they get the list of the employees with 2 weeks out. The employer can bring people into their offices for 2 hours, 3 hours. They can talk about the evils of joining a union, and the union organizers are basically allowed 2 weeks. And if you either telephone, knock on the door, or hopefully get a piece of literature in their hands. Now look,
okay,
is that fair?
One last thing, I'm sorry, but we're going.